Hi everyone. Today we are going to have a small introduction around the DT products. So before we start and go into that, I'd like a small introduction from all the people we have here.
Hi, I am Shagun, AVP Data Infra. I'm figuring out how to incorporate emotions into technology.
Thank you, Shagun.
Hi, myself Sean. I'm Assistant VP Technology at DTthon.
Hi, I'm Mitali, and I'm an industrial organizational psychologist at DTthon.
And hello everyone, I'm Arthur and I'm currently working as a growth hacker in DTthon. So before we start this, which product are we going to see first?
So we would start with our, I would say, heart of the DT, Threadbuilder.
Okay. Shagun, can you please show us the product once?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
could we get go ahead. Shagun.
So here we have a thread builder. So what do you think? What is thread building?
Okay, putting down the parts of conversation or any conversation, anything that's going on, just putting it down verbatim into in form of threads, so we don't lose anything in a very basic way, I'd say that.
Okay, so when we are having a conversation or when we are having a discussion or any meeting, one thing which is very crucial to have an active listening, which is very important. And this is the tool that we have that would help us not in just active listening. After you listen everything, you can document all the threads, subthreads, and all. And after that, you can interpret what you got from each threads. So that will help you to think about your thinking. So it's like someone is having a discussion, you noted down all the thought process, all the thinkings, and then you are interpreting what is that thought process, what is that thinking. So here we have a thread builder that we call it as a metacognitive synthesis tool. So you are thinking about the threads, thinking about the discussions that is happening in the sessions, and there are multiple small features. You can use it in a live session, live discussions, and you can track how many people are writing threads and what is the character count for each threads and all.
Okay, thank you, Shagun. So can I know the impact of this product? Why is this product an important one?
So I think I can just add upon what Shagun mentioned just now, right? So see, I mean, be part of any discussions, right? Humans, we always have the tendency that, okay, somebody's speaking some important point and I am like, okay, I know it, okay? I know it and I'm going to remember it till the end of the session. But what happens is after the session has ended, we sometimes miss upon those topics and we forget them. Right. So to beat that, actually, to beat the selective attention, I think this thing is really helpful because what I have found out is that, so I also used to have the same tendency. Okay, like, okay, I'm gonna remember it till the last of the session. But what happened after the session, I forgot most of the points. I was not able to recollect all of the things, right? So I think that's why Thread Builder actually helped me in not just listening actively to the discussion, but also documenting the core insights, right, that I have found out from it, so that I could also, I could always go back and see, right, what important insights I have got from the discussion. So that I always keep a track on them.
Makes sense. Thank you, Shagun. Also, can we know what is the difference between a thread builder and an eagle builder?
Okay. So I think Thread Builder is something that helps us in, I mean, documenting, right, like what the speaker has mentioned. I would say in verbatim, right? But Eagle Builder, on the other hand, is basically would actually help you in planning those sessions, right? Where I can actually write, say, the outline, right, of a particular session, or as the name suggests, Eagle Building, right? So I could plan the eagle eye view of a particular session in terms of threads, so that when I'm into the session, I could actually use the eagle builder to actually deliver my session. So this is one of the things that, yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you. team. We can move on to the next product. Which will be the next product should be seeing today?
So today, next product I think that we would like to see right now is TOC, and means TOC means theory of constant, but exactly the full form of TOC is not the same. We are using TOC to figure out the bottlenecks on daily basis. So I'll just quickly present the product TOC. Yeah. So we call the sheet as a SERPA sheet, or we can call it as a quick sheet. So on a daily basis, what is the problem that an individual will face if individual have multiple tasks and multiple things to do? Suppose
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Can you give us a little bit more specifics into other parts of TOC as well? Is it only just for the SERPA sheet, or are there other?
No, as the name suggests, it is about finding the bottlenecks and giving learning from your bottlenecks and reflecting upon it. So let's discuss about this quick sheet right now. So when you want to plan things, means you're working, lots of people are working. So we usually work 8 hours in a day in our office. So what is the basic problem that people are facing when they're working and when they want to plan?
We miss out on details, or we don't remember exact details, and or
If we don't remember exact details, we somehow miss out learnings that we got from each task and all. So here we can plan it on hourly basis, what we want to do, what category of task that we want to do, and what is the learning that we got. So this way you can analyze your whole a day properly, where it would give you one quick sheet, or I would say a chart, to analyze how your day went and what are the learnings that you grab from it. And that's the first part of it, I would say. And next, once you have your learning, another part of it is self growth, where you can document all your learnings on a regular basis.
okay. So I'd ask the same question. What is the overall impact of this product? Anyone wants to take it?
Yeah, so I feel, as Shagun pointed out, it allows us to plan our day and figure out and do things structurally, right? So when we plan and then we also have a space to reflect, we are able to find our bottlenecks. So once we find our bottlenecks, we can work on those bottlenecks to increase our efficiency. So I think that's the major impact of POC sheets.
Okay. Thank you, team, for that insight. Can we move on to our next product?
Yeah, sure. So next product that we are having is DTthon. So it is especially for the students, how students are learning in a class, room and all. And one of the basic thing that we observe when we means in the discussion or in the class as well, because the one word that we usually use in DT is jugalbandi. If you want that class to be interesting, you don't want class to be just one-way communication. You want student also to speak, student also to learn. And to bring that jugalbandi, we have one of our I would say tool, that is not tool, it's a pedagogy itself, Socratic questioning, where we want to give series of questions to the students through which they can think around the concept instead of learning the concepts. So for them, it's a discovery. So we wanted to bring that same experience that Socrates or a Socratic questioning that would bring. So for the same, we have one of our product, that is DTthon, and this Socratic questioning, that is ST, Socratic dialogue asset, it is one of the part of DTthon that will bring the thought process of Socratic questioning into the classroom.
Okay, that's very interesting. Can we see the product once?
Yes. Yeah, so if you look at this, you have series of questions that would be there. So here students wants to learn just it's an introduction of React. So when did React make its first grand entry to the web development scene, like a Bollywood superstar? Then students can click on the next tab and they can read all the questions. The special purpose of highlighting is to ensure how the student is reading all the threads. And once student would get, they can at least tell what they grab from it. So if they'll tell, okay, it's good, I want to reflect on these questions, they can go and they have multiple insights. What are the insights that they grab from it? Either it's a root of thought, they got heuristic and all, and they can share their insights and they can go to the next question.
Okay. Why do you think, why is this product, again, why is this product important? What is the unique thing about this product? About DTthon, that is.
Okay. So when we were working in the classroom, one of the basic thing is that how we can bring that classroom experience to the product. So I would say this is not the DTthon, this is one part of the DTthon. Entire DTthon is a platform, I would say an enterprise, where you can create a session experience by creating multiple assets like this. This is one of the assets. We have another asset in which students can write comments on the code. That is another asset. So there are multiple small chunks of assets that is available in the DTthon. And with these assets, you can create a real-time session experience on the live product. So the impact that, if you will ask about DTthon, is that most of the students are not able to grab what is being there in the class and all. And it might be possible teacher are teaching something and they won't be able to get it. So this DTthon as a product would help students to acquire good learning and understand by themselves. We are adding more and more modules to it, like revision module is one upcoming feature in DTthon. The student can go and repeat all the concepts again and again.
Okay. Thank you, Shagun.
I
Would
mean, I
anyone
just
like
want to
to
add upon Shagun,
go
actually.
ahead?
So, I mean, see, in any of the classroom, right? One thing that is very important is the process. I mean, if the process is followed right, then I think the outcome is always, I mean, not always, but I would say it's better, right? And DTthon is actually helping you in following the process. So as Shagun mentioned, right, we have different kind of assets, right? So these assets, by this asset, we create the sessions, right? So what happens is we plan the sessions in a such a way, following the processes that the students can, the students are being involved in the process. So what actually happens is we are able to recreate the classroom experience by this way. So it's not just a boring class or I would say just a video, you see the video, you write something, but you are actually taking the students with the process, involving in the process so that they can get the most out of it.
Learning by doing is one thing that DTthon
Correct.
will tell you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Thank you, team. I think that's all for DT products as of right now. We'll be back with more products hopefully very soon. But thank you, team, for taking the time and coming here and explaining these products to us. Thank you so much.